Now let me tell y'all something. If you ever wake up on a Tuesday, smelling like yesterday's chili dog, and think to yourself, I ought to join a circus, you better check your blood sugar and your life choices. But me, I didn't think. The Shittville County Fair was rolling in, and word on the CB radio was they brought a full-blown redneck circus. Not just any circus. This one had everything a man could dream of. A one-eyed Wompus Cat, a three-legged trapeze armadillo, and a bearded lady who can shotgun a Bud Light in 1.3 seconds flat. Now I ain't one to miss history, so I threw on my lucky overalls, stuffed 2 corn dogs in my pocket for emergency protein, and headed out. First thing I see when I pull up, a big old banner flapping in the wind that says, "Welcome to Big Earl's Extreme Family Circus, now with extra danger." That's when I knew I was home. You ever seen a ticket booth made out of 2 Porta-John doors and a trampoline? Well, now you have. Guy selling tickets had no teeth and 3 eyebrows. Asked me, "You want regular admission or the holy crap, don't tell mama wristband?" Naturally, I chose chaos. Walk in and bam, right in front of me is the funnel cake Ferris wheel. A Ferris wheel that makes fried dough while you ride it. I watched a man named Bubba get off with powdered sugar in his armpits and a smile that said, "I've seen God." But then I heard it, the voice of destiny over a busted PA system. "Ladies and gentlemen, come see the 8th wonder of the world, the one-eyed Wompus Cat." Now folks, I ain't never seen a Wompus Cat before, but I knew 2 things. It had 1 eye. I needed a selfie with it. Turns out, it was a bobcat that looked like it had been through 3 divorces and a meth storm. Missing an eye, missing half a tail, looking at me like, "You smell like fear and beef jerky." I reached in to pet it. Next thing I know, I'm bleeding like a stuck hog and laughing like a lunatic, while some clown sprays me with Windex yelling, "That's our medical kit." And speaking of clowns, these weren't your normal circus clowns. These were redneck clowns. Imagine 5 grown men in cut-off overalls, face paint sweating off, riding miniature 4-wheelers while juggling beer cans. One had a tattoo that said "honk if you're horny" across his forehead. They did tricks like the flaming lawn chair leap and catch the possum in your pants. Standing ovation every time. Then there was the 3-legged trapeze armadillo. I don't know who trained this little feller, but I want him to raise my kids. That armadillo swung from a rope like a furry little Tarzan, did a flip, and stuck the landing right on Skeeter's bald head. Skeeter screamed so loud he scared the goats in the petting zoo into a union meeting. After that, I thought it couldn't get any wilder. I was wrong. See, Big Earl, the ringmaster, comes out wearing a rhinestone cowboy hat and a glitter cape, yelling, "Who wants to be part of the grand finale?" Before I could say "not it," Skeeter shoves me forward, and suddenly I'm standing in the center ring holding 2 flaming batons, a helmet made out of a watermelon rind, and a contract written on a napkin that says, "If you die famous." The act, the human cannonball Chitt-style. Y'all, they stuffed me in a cannon made from an old water heater and a shop vac. Clowns chanting, crowd cheering, Wompus Cat watching like hope he dies, then boom, they light the fuse and I take off like a bottle rocket with a death wish. I soared right over the goat pen, cleared the corn dog stand, and landed smack in the funnel cake fryer. Folks went wild. Somebody yelled, "That boy's deep fried and still breathing." I crawled out crispy, holding a corn dog like a trophy, and said the only words that mattered, "Best damn day of my life." Because even when life catapults you out of a water heater cannon with your cheeks smoking, even when you're coated in powdered sugar, possum hair, and pure regret, even when the Wompus Cat stares at you like you just pawned his lawnmower, you square your shoulders, you strut like you meant to do it, and you tell the world, "That's right, folks, I planned this." Heifers and hellfire. May your beer always be cold, your cousin's really cute, and your outhouse never tip over in a windstorm. And don't forget to holler at me online at ohshit.com. That's OHCHITT.com. Thank ya.